this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I just wanted to share with you my topper for this set of Christmas tags. Now this set is a little larger because I had to use a bigger bag. And let's see, this is 5.5 by 2. So this would have been 4 inches, scored in half at 2 inches. So it gives me a 2-inch by 5.5 inch tag. This is cut at 1 3/4 by 5.5 inches. I just found the center point and then cut from the center up to the corner. I inked it with aged mahogany distress ink from Tim Holtz, and so that you could see the flap of the envelope. And then this is just a wax seal that I have, and this actually comes out of your hot glue gun. It's not really wax. It's easier to go through the mail than wax is, so I used it, which I was using it for a letter I sent out to my grandson from Santa. So I had it out, so I decided to make these, and it just says North Pole Official Seal, and it's got Santa in the center. And I will be back in 1 second to share my tags with you for this set. Okay, this is my first tag, and this is just some paper that I printed out from one of my digital collections, and I will put the name of it on the screen here for you along with a link in the description box. This is just some scraps that I had in my pile, and what I did was just cut the tag. Well, actually, I didn't cut this tag. I didn't have a die big enough to fit my gingerbread, so I just used my Tim Holtz paper trimmer and made myself a rectangle the size I needed, and then cut off the corners. Did the same thing for the top here, and then just used a border punch to go across the top to give it the scalloped edge. I used my Jelly Roll .10 pen to do the stitching across the top. I used a die that I had in my stash to do this little tag here, and I just wrote to and from on it by hand. Here is a gingerbread that I purchased from AliExpress last year. They do not have it anymore, and I'll look, but I don't think they're carrying it anymore because it's one of their Biggs dies. I used a snow writer that looks like this to do the icing on his little head and arms and legs. It cuts out the hearts on his tummy, so I had another scrap of this paper and I just used a little gingerbread to go inside the hearts. I used the winter face assortment from Peachy Keen Stamps, and this is the largest one they have in the set. And I will make sure I link everything that I can for you. I used my Jelly Roll pen there, and I just used one of my Copic markers to color in the inside of his mouth. Super easy, quick, and simple tag. I love doing these. I mean, there's not a lot to them. Actually, I chalked his cheeks, but I forgot to ink him, and by the time I realized it, I already had him hooked down to the tag, so there was no way to ink him. So, I mean, he really went together fast. Can't tell you how fast he went together. And so it was just real simple. I really enjoyed making this, and I love this digital paper. This digital paper is actually from Knitwick Collections, and it's from the set called Kringle and Company, and I will link it. This is one of my favorite sets, and they've got actually another one that I really like, and I'll link it for you too because it's another Christmas set that you might be interested in. And I just have a very inexpensive printer, and I have the Hewlett-Packard ink. It's a deal they have. I pay 10 bucks a month. I can print out 300 photos or 300 images, whatever I want, 300 pages of. So it's a really good deal. And so I can use these digital papers and it not cost me an arm and a leg. I love it. Love it. Mariah likes it because then I print her out a whole bunch of pictures of the Avengers. She thinks that's the bomb diggity. So this is the first tag, and I'll be back in 1 minute with the second set in this, or second tag in this set. Second tag in this set, I used the Greeting Farm Let It Snow, and I used this bear right here. And this is the tag. I used a snowflake die from AliExpress, which I will link for you in the description box. I just colored it up with my Copic markers. I used some red elastic trim to tie it onto a package or tie it onto a gift bag, along with some red and white ribbon up here. That is from Hobby Lobby. I got it for $1.99. Well, actually, it's $1.99 regular price, but I got it for 50% off, so I paid $1 for it. And there's 15, I think, 5 yards. I think there's 5 yards in the roll, so it's a really good deal. I just used my Copics to color him up. And then I used this glitter ink from Spectrum Noir that was gifted to me by Tina Kappa from Crafty Bean here on YouTube. Loving that stuff. It puts an awesome sparkle. And I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up because of all the lights. But I absolutely love it. And just colored him up. And I used the sparkle on the white of the bear so that it looks like his fur's just shimmering in the light. Absolutely love it. And I will be back in 1 second with my third and final tag for this set. For this third tag, again, I used the Cottage Cuts Nordic Gnomes, and I used this one right here. And this is what it looks like. I used the Save Freeze paper pad. I used the Retired Tag Your It Dynamic set for the to and from. Now this one has the, well, will have the to and from on the back. I forgot to put it on, but it has the to and from here. I used just some green ribbon that I got from Walmart, a little pom-pom I had in my stash. Inked him up with Tim Holtz Distress inks. Super easy to do. Absolutely love these tags. I really like these sets I'm going to be showing you this week that I've got finished. I like the fact that there's a lot of variety in the next 4 sets I'll be showing you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll do my best to answer them. If I can help at all, I definitely will. And if you could do me a favor and let me know which of the 3 is your favorite, I would appreciate it. That way I know which to make more of. That means a lot to me because I really have a lot that I need to get done for my family and hopefully for this craft fair if I still get to do it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate that. And remember to practice your CPR. Craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.